Where the sun forgot, old bones breathe dust again. Crown of rust on a skull half broke, eyes like grinding flint, my friend. Salt in the seams of the earth, clinging to my tattered cloak. Every grain a stolen year, every breath another joke. I am the Lord of Salt!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Grim the Lord of Salt here, and today we are back with more Suikoden. Last episode we were handled some bandits up on Mount Saifu for the Empire when our friend Ted had to use one of the powerful 27 true runes in order to bail us out of a very difficult fight, which we have now, the Cursed Soul Eater, the Rune of Life and Death. And Cleo's got her fire rune here, which unfortunately exposed him to Kanan. Our commanding officer worked under Commander Craze, and Craze of course reported it to Windy, who turns out to be an old witch and has been chasing Ted for a very long time, for 300 years in fact. And they got into a fight. Ted was hurt and came back to the house. Pan was the one that turned him in, so we were betrayed by Pan. Ted gave me the rune and turned himself in so that we could get away. And thanks to a man named Victor, we have gotten ourselves out of Greminster, which was locked down, and we are now in Lenin Camp, and he wants us to meet somebody. But first things first, we got a town to explore, guys. So we got a rune shop, armor, items, and we do finally have a blacksmith. There's also signs up. Back in the day, you had to go by the signs. So it's not too hard to find things, though. Who's this guy? Kryn. I'll let you in on something. You know how monsters occasionally leave behind ends? Some of them are actually quite valuable, if you were ever to take them to an appraiser. We have figured out appraisers, so thanks for the advice, you strange little man. Kryn here is a thief, and we'll see more of him later. Occasionally you see a suspicious group of people who sneak into the Kayaki Inn and never come out. When do you think they leave? Oh, something's going on at the inn, huh? Here's our first blacksmith, a nice old lady. Okay, she can upgrade, she can attach rune pieces. We do have a lightning rune piece. I'm going to go ahead and attach this to my weapon, the Wolf Fang Staff. Basically just extra damage. And we don't have a ton of money. Upgrading your weapons is usually like the first thing you kind of want to do in this game whenever it comes around. Because you'll see it's a bit expensive, and it adds up pretty quick. We can upgrade the Wolf Fang Staff to level 2. Now it does 7 damage. We'll upgrade Gremio's Broad Axe. And Cleo's Flying Dagger. This is an attack of 8. So Gremio's got the strongest weapon of us. I've got the weakest, so I'm going to give myself an extra boost. Level 3. Nice. And you see how quickly the costs add up. It's already 1,500 for the next level, so we're going to hold off on it for now. But you could grind your money up in the area, get all your weapons maxed out. An item shop, so you can replenish your stores if you want. We still have, I think, plenty of items. I got 3 stacks of medicine. Gremio's got medicine and a toxin. She's got a little of everything. We're pretty well stocked on items. We'll see what they got. In case there's something new here. Nope, just medicine and antitoxins. So, the usual. Make sure this guy ain't got nothing. Alright. And Seamus finally chiming in on the series. I was wondering. He's been quiet and well behaved, so of course today's the day. He just had a nice long walk, so. I'll have to play his new theme song for you guys. Oh, you're not from these parts, are you? We have a daughter named Meg. If you run into her somewhere, please tell her to come home, at least come home to visit. Tell Meg, huh? That darn tomboy daughter of mine, adventure calls, my foot. All she does is make her mother and I worry. You mind if I sleep in your bed? No? Okay. Nothing else going on here. Okay. you're looking for a place to stay, I suggest the Kayaki Inn. It's just up ahead. So they really want us to drive them forward that Kayaki Inn there. Welcome to the rune store. Sometimes you can buy runes here. We cannot remove the Soul Eater. We could remove the Fire Rune from Cleo, but yeah, the true rune is cursed rune is permanently bound to us. We accept it. I think it's true that General Tio is moving north. If there's war, it'll be bad for business. Tio has been in this area fighting the rebels, so the rebels are familiar with General Tio McDowell. Welcome, this is the armor store. What have you got for me? Headband, Cleo could wear one. Pointy hits. I always think of, was it Final Fantasy IX? The dwarves, the Pinty hit. They always called the Black Mage kid. Chest plate is expensive. Only good for one more point? Yeah, I don't think it's worth that for the money. The Pinty hits, maybe. I mean, the headband's next to nothing anyway. And, Gremio's got the lowest overall defense. We'll get it for him. And at least since they have the items on them, we already know who's got what. So, he'll put on the pointy hit. Prevents balloon status. What's balloon status? Well, we haven't had that yet. We'll go ahead and sell off the extras. Headband, there you go. Oh, she didn't have anything equipped, that's right. Alright, so we got a few upgrades. We spent a little money. Trying not to spend too much. Anything else to do? No. It's a very tiny little town here. So let's go check out this inn. They've been telling us things about this inn. Now that I've got plenty of goods, where should I peddle them? Rockland in the east, or west across Mount Tigerwolf to Sarity? Wherever I go, I'll be making a killing. So yeah, he's giving us an idea of what things are around here. We got a big inn, not a lot going on. Nothing to even look at, really. Can't believe it. I only left for a moment and someone broke in. They took my whole fortune. Well, that sucks, buddy. Bandits, man, I tell you. They get everywhere. Now, if I recall, the way to actually trigger this is we have to rest. So, I didn't rest last time, I just saved. So, let's spend the night at the inn. Oh, you're friends of Victor? In that case, I'll prepare our best rooms for you. So they know Victor. Okay, before we go through this, I gotta be back right in a second. I left the coffee on. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys, I am back, and luckily I did not burn the coffee, so we're good. Looks like that, what was his name? Victor? Never came back. We don't have many other options. Let's wait a while longer, and if he doesn't turn up, we'll head north. I'm sure Master Tio will be able to help us. Hey, Cleo, why did Pan... Just leave it, Gremio. What could the ruckus be at this hour? The Empire. We've received reports that fugitives are staying at this inn. We'll be conducting an investigation now. Please, sir, all our guests are asleep. Shut up. Are you willingly harboring rebels? We're rebels. They're after us, young master. That Victor fellow must have ratted us out. I knew we shouldn't have trusted him. This is not looking good. If we stay here, they'll find us. What should we do, young master? I'd fight. Very well, young master. I, Gremio, will protect you with my life. Are you serious? There's way too many of them. Both of you need to calm down. Let me go, Cleo. I want to kill Imperials. Oh dear, we're really in trouble now. Gremio, if we can just get the young master out. Psst, this way, hurry. Who said that? What should we do, young master? I hear a voice. I think it's coming from the clock. I think you're right, Cleo. What are you doing? Hurry up. Do you want to get caught? Wait, who's there? Who cares? This is a godsend. I forgot her voice. So, Dessa, you must be the new friends Victor told us about. The others are waiting. Follow me. We've got a whole group down here. Sorry about that, Grim. You must have had a rough time. But it was thrilling, wasn't it? What's going on here? I didn't expect you to blow my cover this soon. Oh well, at least you got to meet Odessa. Odessa? That name sounds familiar. You don't mean from the Rebel Army? Well, we much prefer to call ourselves the Liberation Army, but you can call us what you like. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Odessa Silverberg, leader of the Liberation Army. Nice to meet all of you. Victor, is this who you wanted us to meet? That's right. You might want to sit down for this. You're looking at the son of General T.O. McDowell. Again, for reference, T.O.'s been here fighting these rebels, so they know of him. And a fugitive, no less. Wouldn't he make a great asset to the Liberation Army? Now, hold on a second. Are you kidding? What makes you think he'll join the Rebel Army? Isn't that right, young master? Let's be a little hesitant at first. I mean, we don't want to turn our back on our dad just yet. Hear that, Victor? Right, well, look, we can convince him, alright? He's got nowhere else to go. Seems Victor played us all like fiddles. He tends to drag people wherever he takes them a liking to them. But it looks like you're wanted by the Imperials, and this place is still crawling with soldiers. You can stay here until all this blows over. Whatever you do afterwards is your choice. You can't be serious, young master. Joining the rebels would be complete madness. The Rebel Army, Liberation Army, huh? Might not be a bad idea to join the rebels at this point, but what would Master Tio think? It is a difficult decision. What, you don't actually think you can rejoin the Imperials, do you? Good luck with that. You'll be dead before the day comes. If Odessa welcomes you as a guest, then so do I. I'm Flick. You've probably heard of the Blue Thunder Flick from the Liberation Army? What? Never? Well, now you have. The quiet guy over there is Great Sword Humphrey. He and I, along with Sanchez, are kind of a big deal around here. My name's Sanchez. Pleased to meet you. I'm sorry. Victor can be a little overdramatic at times. Under normal circumstances, you and I would be enemies. I wish things weren't this way. Nothing down here. This is a very tiny base, I gotta say. Uh-oh. Looks like we got trouble. Are you okay? I must speak to Lady Odessa. Let's help him. Where am I? Don't worry, this is the Liberation Army's base. So, what business do you have with me? So you're Lady Odessa, thank goodness. I'm one of the bandits holed up on Mount Saifu. Well, we only target those corrupt Imperials. But just the other day, the Imperial Guards came and arrested our bosses, Varkas and Sidonia. Varkas and Sidonia? Wait, isn't that... Shh, quiet. Lady Odessa, please help Varkas and Sidonia. That bastard Grady from Rockland has them strung up. He's starving them to death. Outrageous. Execution without a trial? That's forbidden even by Imperial law. That's terrible. But Odessa, the Empire has increased surveillance as of late. We can't do anything overt. I know we're short on manpower, but the bandits rely on us. We can't betray their trust. Well, it is our fault. What do you mean it's your fault? Story time. I see, that's too bad. Even if you didn't know at the time, you're still responsible for your actions, right, Grim? Gotta save Varkas and Sidonia. I'll go with you. Agreed. I don't plan on betraying the Empire, but Grady is beyond redemption. You're right. Correcting Grady's injustices would be good for the good of the Empire. Young Master, if you give the order, I will follow. Thank you so much. Varkas and Sidonia are strung up at the mansion of Rockland's military commander. They'll die soon if we don't hurry. Please save them. Grim, you have my gratitude. Victor, I'm counting on you. Leave it to me. Let's get a move on, Grim. Rockland, here we come! Victor has joined the party. Please do something to save Varkas and Sidonia. I keep saying Sindonia, it's Sidonia. Please, Grim, help save them. Just so we're clear, I don't trust any of you yet, including you, Victor. Rockland is to the east of the Imperial capital. It's northeast from here in Lenin Camp. Yeah, we've been there. We've been there and we're going back. So we've met the rebels, guys. That was quite a bit of exposition, so we'll go ahead and save. Now that Victor's in our group, again, we do have to work on formation, because he's a short-range fighter, he can't fight in the back, so he'll switch with Cleo. Okay? How's Victor equipment-wise? He's got a robe, but nothing on his head, or anything else, so we'll see if we can boost him a little bit. He's definitely going to need a sharper weapon. Now, Victor is pretty strong, so... He's already got an attack. Oh, he's already got a level 3, the Taya sword. So never mind, he doesn't need a sharpening. How much money do we have? We got a little bit. We can sharpen a couple more weapons here. Get everybody up to level 3. That sounds like a plan. Now Victor. There we go. And now it's too expensive to do anybody's, but... Got the Flying Dagger, Taya Sword, Broad Axe, Wolfang Staff, with a Lightning Rune piece attached. Alright guys, so we're getting back to Rockland to free the bandit bosses that we captured earlier. We have to answer for what we've done. Oh boy, these things. Let's let them go. No need to risk getting poisoned. I mean, we've got the antitoxins. Here's good old Rockland, right next to Grimminster. We'll let them go. I know we're not grinding for a lot of money, but we'll have plenty of Imperials to beat up soon, guys. Nothing to worry about. Who are you? If you've no business here, then clear off. Or do you want to be strung up like those bandits? Ha ha ha. There they are. Security is tight. Sneaking in won't be easy. Just leave it to me. I'm used to this kind of thing. Help! Fire! The Grady Mansion is on fire! What? Well, that should do it. Victor, what have you done? Don't tell me you... Don't know what you're talking about. Must be all the dry weather we're having. How could you? Young master, this man is unhinged. Yeah, well, you know. Fire effects look a lot better in this version than they did in the original. The original was literally just like a cartoon fire in there, and that was it. So if it upset you that I left that chest before, yeah, we're going to get that now. Now let's check something out. I have the rune, but I can't use it, even though I do have spell slots. It's a cursed rune, so it has to be unsealed. It can only be used under when specific circumstances have been triggered, so... Unfortunately, the power of the Soul Eater is not quite available to us yet. Those soldiers were surprisingly difficult. I mean, not hard, but they got a few hits in. Which, yeah, it was a surprise. Normally, I figure I'd clobber them. Medicine, yay! You can pick up a lot of medicine in this game. You don't really need to buy any. It's never going to be an issue. You only get a couple of those fire arrows from Cleo, so we'll save them in case there's a tougher enemy ahead. Down he goes. Not getting a lot of experience, but they're fights that we have to have. We'll check every nook and cranny now. Extra fights just mean extra XP, extra potch. Gotta make that sweet, sweet money, guys. It's in my theme song. I'm farming the gold. Oh, Victor, accuracy needs work, buddy. Oh. Cleo is a little faster, so she can patch up Remy up. Oh, thank goodness for Cleo. Alright, I'm the fastest party member, so everybody can come in after that. We've taken some hits. These soldiers are putting up a good fight. Alright, Victor leveled up. He's caught up to the rest of us. Good supply of money as well. Chest plates. I totally forgot to, does he even have it? He does. And it is good. Who could probably use that fur robe? Nobody. We've all got fur robes on. But now I've got a breastplate. Oh, just some extra XP. Auto it out. Got the captain in the flank. Oof. Victor taking the hits. Oh, they knocked him out. Son of a gun. Oh, the rest of us leveled up. Get everybody back up to snuff here. Getting tired of us taking so many hits. Of course, I should have bought Victor some extra equipment back at the village, but here's what it is. We got an antique. Some extra money. Some more money. Lots of money. That's good. We're going to need all the money. Alright, the final round. Now, there is a lot of them here, so I might just go ahead and... Oh. Still want to save it. Use it. I didn't know she'd have a level 2 already. Firestorm! Oh, that's nice. Oh my. Good work, Cleo. Miss Cleo's got this for us, guys. Alright, let's free these guys. Heh. What's going on? My eyes hurt. I can't. Hey, you're those Imperial soldiers. What are you doing here? Come to mock me, didn't you? Of course we didn't. If we knew what Grady was up to, we never would have helped him. As it happens, we're also fugitives now. We're here to rescue you. Thanks. Give my associate a hand too, will ya? That won't be necessary. Sidonia, you bastard, if you could get free, why didn't you escape earlier? Can't very well escape on my own, can I? Sidonia, why you... Hey, we better get out of here quick. So we're escorting Vargas and Sidonia. They are not in the party. Grady himself. Traitors! Not only did you defy the Emperor, you freed the bandits, and you set my house on fire. You'll pay for this. Oh yeah? You want to settle this now? You're not the only one with an axe to grind. How about I carve out your eyeballs? What? Well, I'll settle for tearing him to pieces. What? Just wait till Commander Craze hears about what happened. You'll get what's coming to you. Cleo, you think we'll ever be able to return to the Empire? I don't know. Young master. Don't worry. Where there's a will to survive, there's a way. Alright, let's get the heck out of Dodge. Looks like we're indeed indebted to the Liberation Army now. Tell Lady Odessa that if she ever needs help, Varkas and Sidonia will run to her aid. Goodbye then. Perhaps we'll meet again someday. Nothing like a hard day's work. Come on, let's get back to Lenin Camp. Grim, why don't you spend a little more time with the Liberation Army? What do you say? Young master, once we return to Lenin Camp, let's plot our next course of action. There's no time to waste. I'm going to go ahead and get some sleep here. So we get Miss Cleo's Firestorm spell back. This will be very useful. And we'll head back on southwest here to Lenin Camp. Let them go. We don't need to fight bugs. Risk getting poisoned. It's just an unnecessary headache. We didn't need to get... We got some stuff to sell too, but we can also, what do we need for Victor? Helmet and accessories. Oh, we've got something to identify as well. I should take care of that. Get rid of that for a robe. I think I saw... Wasn't there an appraiser in the back here? No. No. Guess I should have tried maybe to do it at up there. Yeah. Alright. Well, let's see what we can do for Victor's stuff. We can get him a pointy hat. She's already got a circlet, doesn't she? Yeah, no point putting 2 of them on her. And we'll get him a cape. Yeah, it gives him a little extra. Hat and cape, you know. A little more protection. For the big man Victor. And we'll spend the rest on sharpening weapons if we can. Okay, yeah, we can do a couple here. Let's do the Wolfang Staff. Taya's sword. And we ain't got enough left for anybody else, so me and Victor got the strongest weapons, which is fine. Well, highest level, I should say. I wasn't paying attention to the attack stat. Let's head back and report into Lady Odessa. We'll save too. Always save, guys. Grim, you came back. Thank you. This solves our problem. What do you mean? Odessa, you're not planning on what I think you are. Yes, I am. What? What is it? What's going on? Grim, take a look at this. Wait, what is that? Show me as well. What the hell is this? Blueprints for fire spears. Fire spears. Yes, the Imperial Army sees us as an insignificant threat. But there'll come a day when we can face them head on. When that day arrives, fire spears will come in handy. That's why we paid good money to purchase these from the dwarf mines. Grim, this blueprint needs to reach the Liberation Army's secret factory. But we can't leave this hideout abandoned, so I'd like to ask you to take on this job. Enough! We're part of the Imperial Army. How can you expect us to betray the Empire like that? Let's go, young master. There's no need for us to stay here any longer. Wait. Don't you know what the Empire is doing? What the people truly want? Or are you going to feign ignorance? Gremio, you saw it with your own eyes, heard it with your own ears. Will you ignore the truth despite all you've seen and heard? What about you, Grim? Still want to go back to the Empire? Go back to being General McDole's little boy? What should we do, guys? Well, it stalls the story if you try to stick with the Imperials, so we might as well progress. My father is my own man, and so am I. Now hold on a second, young master. Keep talking like that, and we'll never be allowed to rejoin the Imperial Army. Is that what you want? Come on, Cleo, talk some sense into him. Where the young master goes, I follow. My job is to protect him. Those are my orders from Master Tio. Grim, let me start by explaining. These are the blueprints for fire spears. They need to be delivered to the Liberation Army's secret factory. Northwest of Lenin Camp, across the river, you'll find Mount Tiger Wolf. Beyond that mountain is a village called Saradi. A messenger from the secret academy should be waiting for you there. Odessa, I don't understand. Why do you insist on trusting this guy? They could be Imperial spies for all we know. Are you sure you want to give him the blueprints that hold the fate of the Liberation Army? Don't worry, I'm going with them. What? If you're going, I'm going too. Flick, we'll protect this place if you come along. It's time you start acting like a leader. Don't worry, Flick. We'll keep Odessa safe. In return, you look after the hideout. It's settled then. Let's head for Mount Tiger Wolf. Odessa has joined the party. If anything happens to Odessa, you'll regret it. I'll make sure of that. Mount Tiger Wolf is across the river to the northwest. Beyond that is Saradi. Humphrey, the man of many words. So yes, we have a new party member, Odessa Silverberg here. She is a long-range fighter, so she will be staying in the back, along with Cleo. I think she has... Yes, she has a wind rune. Okay. So, yeah, and also, if you pay attention to these guys, I showed you guys in the first video the intro from the original game, and I mentioned how it had, like, flashbacks to things that happened before the game. It shows Odessa, along with these three, going on an adventure together. So it shows you them doing stuff. So that's some of the stuff you actually see in the old intro that's not there in the new one, unfortunately. So, I mean, it's not much. It's a little cutscene, but it does give you an idea that the rebels have been up to stuff. Now we could spend money sprucing her up, but I'm going to be straight here. She doesn't need it. She's in the back row. She's good. Okay, so it said to head northwest. So we're crossing this bridge that we walked by earlier. Didn't pay much attention to. Right now it is time. And we climb up this mountain. Mount Tigerwolf. Sun's going down. Think we can make it over the mountain before nightfall? There's no way I'm spending the night out in the open. Well, let's keep climbing then. Come on. So we become rebels. Another circlet. For some reason the menu button doesn't pop up the first time. Odessa could probably use that. She definitely can. Circlet. Yeah, she doesn't have much headgear, but being in the back, she doesn't really need it. She's okay. Alright, we've got ourselves a big slug to fight. A giant snail, rather. You can see the blue light effect from the lightning rune piece, so that's letting us know that we're doing a little extra damage. Little XP, and Big Victor finally leveled up. Since he passed out in that one fight. If your your inventory fills up on your first character, it automatically sends stuff to the next character on the list. So, just so you know, that's how it goes. Gloves! For some reason. Odessa can put some use out of that as well. She's got no equipment. Alright, now she's got gloves, the circlets. She's coming along. A wind rune piece. I just want to check to see who that's on. Looks like Victor's getting the stuff now, which is fine. Victor will be around a while. Auto attack! Snails are no match for us, guys. Not a lot of experience, but hey, we're getting some money out of it, so it's not too bad. This is a tea house. Welcome, good travelers. Out for a climb at this hour? Quite the adventurous bunch, aren't we? However, I suggest you stop here and continue on tomorrow. It isn't safe around these parts with all the bandits roaming about. Why not spend the night at my inn? Sorry, but we're in a hurry and... Sounds great. My feet are killing me. For once I agree with you. I can't make it much further. Well, we might as well stop. That settles it. Hey, Pops, got any booze? Why, of course. Right this way. Oh, well, looks like we're stuck here for the night, Odessa. To be honest, my feet are killing me, too. Before supper, you must try some of this tea. It's a specialty blend from Mount Tigerwolf. Pass it here. It's quite bitter. True, very bitter. Come on, you try some too. Fine, just a taste. Here you go. Be careful, it's quite hot. Smells kind of strange, doesn't it? Hey, what's the name of this tea? It's the famous Mount Tigerwolf blend called Robber's Tea. Funny name for a tea. Oh, what did you... Hey, you, what have you given this? I can't believe we fell for the old industry. Mister. You've been drugged? Roofied. Everyone's fast asleep thanks to the famed poison tea of Mount Tigerwolf. Well, they sure are well off for a bunch of vagabonds. Looks like I'll be leaving it up for a while. Hey, Lidden, how's business, huh? Booming today from the look of it. Why, if it isn't Boss Kessler, always at your service. As you can see, I just finished work for the day. Ha ha, what a fine-looking young lady in their company. Wait, hold on a second. Isn't this... Hey, Lidden, what have you done, you fool? Oh, what do you mean? Do you have any idea who this woman is? My guess would be some ignorant traveler. Idiot! Even an imbecile like you must know of Lady Odessa, leader of the Liberation Army. You kidding, boss? Even a child knows who Lady Odessa is. Wait, are you telling me this is her? Yes, I am. Now hurry up and prepare the antidote. It's all about who you know, guys. Let's see. Rabbit's tail, rose leaves, a pinch of sugar. Listen, Ledden, if anything happens to Lady Odessa, you can kiss that thick head of yours goodbye. Woohoo! Leap, rose tail, sugar leaves, pinch of rabbit. Forgive me, Lady Odessa. Though completely unintentional, I nearly committed the gravest error of my life. If you'd like, I'll make this fool Ledden pay with his. Please, boss, I'm quite attached to my head. Don't be silly. That said, I'll need to be more careful in the future. Flick tells me I'm too trusting of people. Maybe he's right. By way of apology, please stay here the night here. I'll do my best to accommodate you. No more poison tea, you hear? Gentle breathing. Z's. Mild snoring. Loud snoring. At least they've got all the different snorings down. Trust me, no more poison tea. I learned my lesson this time. You also a member of the Liberation Army? No, you're not? Lady Odessa really is incredible. She's serious about overthrowing the Empire. Plenty of people are unhappy with how things are, but she's the only one doing something about it. I hate the Empire as well, but what have I got to show for it? I'm just a loathsome bandit. Lady Odessa's our only hope. Good morning, young master. You're up early, Grim. Hey, Gremio, why is Cleo in such a bad mood? Leave her be, Victor. She's not much of a morning person. Looks like everyone's here. Right, today we reach Saturday. Leaving so soon, let me unlock the door. And it's morning again. So, that was quite the experience. We got ourselves poisoned, but thankfully, because Lady Odessa was with us, they gave us the antidote, so I guess no harm, no foul. We still got all our stuff. Take this, giant snail. Why would giant snails be dangerous anyway? Are they carnivorous snails? That's just weird. The more you think about it, the worse it gets. Another antique. Who's holding on to this one for us? Victor. Yeah, Victor's getting stuff for now. It's just fine. Ooh, a new enemy, killer slimes. Let's fight them just because we haven't fought anything different than a giant snail in a while. They hit pretty good. There we go. Another 2-round battle. Into the sack, guys. Odessa leveled up, so it was worth it for that and the money. The slimes apparently carry more money than giant snails do. Who'd have figured? Crazy times we live in, guys. Yep. A clone orb. So that's a new rune. Along with the wind rune piece. Double damage and you lose balance. So similar to the boar rune, it's a physical attack. A boar rune can only be used on certain characters. Pretty much anybody can use the clone rune. 1,000 potch, nice. We're racking up them money, guys. We'll spend it quickly enough. Yeah, north to the village. Pretty much the only place here. Saturday. We're meant to meet with a messenger from the secret factory at an inn in this village, but I'm not sure where it is. It's a small village. We'll find it soon enough. It's a very small village, and we've got a map. There's only 2 places to visit. Can't wait to be an adult. Once I'm all grown up, I'm gonna help my dad. Got good ambitions. Haven't seen you around before. What news from below? It's easy to lose touch with the world living in these parts. Granny's getting old. She spends all day talking about the Emperor. Can you believe I once met the Emperor in person? He spoke so kindly, even to a nobody like me. Still the same, although they got a water warp here. Although it's very expensive. Holy moly, 7,000 potch. Yeah, we're not picking that up anytime soon, guys. Okay, well, the map tells us the bigger house is the inn, so let's check what's in this small house. Just one guy, huh? Hey, did you hear? They say Odessa, leader of the Liberation Army, is a 10-foot tall gigantus. Well, she's not that big. But I guess if she were and she were in the party, you'd know it. Yeah. Alright, so the last building left. Tiny village, guys. This seems to be the inn. Let's get some lodgings while we wait for the messenger. Hello, are you guests? It's been years since we had any. Lodging will be 50 potch each. We got money. Loud snoring. Let's make sure the snoring is consistent. Mild snoring. Got disease? Yep. Maybe that's why she doesn't sleep so well. Can't sleep, Grim? Guess I'm not the only one. But on nights when I'm restless, I feel like the night breeze. It soothes and calms me. Hey, Grim, mind if I tell you something? Sure, go ahead. Kessler from Mount Tigerwolf, Flick, Humphreys, Sanchez, they all have the high hopes for me. But you know what? Sometimes I want to run away from it all. I'm afraid of not living up to their expectations. What do you plan to do now? Will you return to the Empire? I don't know. Think about it. You're capable of choosing right from wrong. Your father is one of the great generals of the Empire. Perhaps you can return to a life of peace. But remember this, you can't ignore what you've seen and what you've felt. To do so would be a terrible sin. There's something mysterious about you. When you're around, I feel more compassionate. Victor must have brought you because he saw the same quality. There are many in the Liberation Army, Humphreys, Sanchez, Mose, and Flick, but none of them have such captivating eyes like you do. Eyes that draw people in. You know, if something were to happen to me... Mild foreshadowing. Who's there? My name is Cage. I come as an envoy of Sir Mose, who heads the secret factory. Mose certainly does keep strange company. How is he? I received a letter from him mentioning his pigeon was sick. I find it hard to picture Mose nursing a pigeon. Very hard indeed, especially as Sir Mose keeps no pigeons. I'm sorry, but I had to test you. I would never betray a client while under contract. Here are the blueprints for the fire spear. Please deliver them safely. The Liberation Army's future depends on it. Understood. I shall take my leave for now. Of you now. Or something. It's getting late, Grim. We'd best get some rest. You must be tired. Hurry back to your bed. I'm sorry for dragging you into this strange conversation. So we finished our mission. Easy peasy. What do you mean you took care of business? Between you, the two of us last night, didn't we, Grim? Come to think of it, his bed was empty late last night. I told you she doesn't sleep right. That's why she doesn't like mornings. Young master, what were you up to? Something you can't tell me? Come on, Grim, shall we? Young master. Let's go, Gremio. Gremio worries a little too much. What I'm doing with Odessa, the attractive leader of the Liberation Army late at night, is no business of yours, Gremio. I'm not a little boy anymore. I do big boy things. And we'll never go there again. Mild spoilers. I suppose you could visit there again, but there's no reason to. Auto battle! Come to think of it, I never showed you guys Lady Odessa's wind room. A bit of a shame, huh? Next random battle, we'll use it for something. Guy's still in here. Oh, he is. Welcome. We'll save. Been a little while. I guess we can trust the guy now. He knows not to mess with the leader of the Liberation Army. Okay, we will defend so that Odessa can use her Wind Rune. All she can do is cast Wind of Sleep, but we might as well see it in action. Goodness. Alright, now we can take care of the snail. They do attack. I don't know why aggressive snails are a thing. Maybe it has something to do with the reason why it grew so big. Post below if you know the reason for aggressive giant snails. I'd like to know. Yeah, those low-level wind spells aren't much use. We'll let them go. Let the slime creatures go. I don't think the escape talisman would work for this. Let's see the blade bunnies in action, shall we? Oh my goodness. Alright, now they're going down. Still only a 2-round fight-ish. 3 rounds, I guess. Alright, they're done. And they put up a good fight for enemies we could have let go. We got some good money from them, too. The old blade bunnies. You gotta watch out for them on the mountains, you know? They can cause you some trouble. We'll let the bugs go. We don't want to get poisoned. Poison is bad. It's a bad thing. I mean, we got antitoxins, but still. Let the crows go. See, it's a lot easier dealing with the random battles when you can do that. The quick level ups and the ability to let enemies go. It's really nice in this game. Before we settle up, let's see if we can sharpen a little more. Level 4 broad axe, very nice. And upgrade that flying dagger to a flying moon dagger. Woohoo! That's a big boost for her. She's one of the strongest party members still. Oh, iron bow level 5. Well, that's pretty good. It can't be upgraded. They do have level caps for how far you can sharpen them. When it reaches its cap, you need to find a better blacksmith. And as the game progresses, you do. Uh-oh. What happened here? Are you alright? The Imperials, they came out of the blue. I'm sorry, Lady Odessa. Oh no! Wait, Odessa! Let's chase after her, young master. We'll kill all the Imperial scum. But I might let the fire rune take care of this fight for us. Well, we're hitting anyway. Go for it, Firestorm! No sweat. Thank goodness for the mighty wizard Cleo. Give us those early levels too. This one will have to auto. Down with the Empire! Evil, evil Empire. Yeah, we've killed a lot of Imperials, so it would be hard to go back at this point, I think, anyway. Oh, I didn't have to dub that. What was that? Let's hurry. Uh-oh, doesn't look good. What have you Imperials been up to? Good job, Gremio, finishing them off. Oh, Gremio's doing pretty good damage now that his axe has been sharpened a bit. Uh-oh. Lady Odessa. Odessa, are you alright? It's okay. You can come out now. She saved a little kid. Hurry, you must run. Oh, okay. Lady Odessa, you're bleeding. Odessa, how did this happen? Without you, the Liberation Army will be... I'm sorry, Victor. It seems I've chosen to be a woman over my responsibility to the Liberation Army. I couldn't let the child die. I failed you as a leader. Don't talk, Odessa. You'll make your wounds worse. Grim, will you come over here? I have 2 requests for you. First, give this earring to a man called Matthew, who lives in the village of Sega. Stop it, Odessa. None of this nonsense about final requests. Victor, thank you, but it's too late for me now. I can feel it. Take it, Grim. You take the earrings. For my second request, please throw my body into the stream there. What? Why? Why do such a terrible thing? Please, Grim. Well, it's her last request. Grim, how can you agree to that? Thank you, Grim. You understand me. Victor, our liberation movement is still in its infancy. If others discover I'm dead, the movement will die with me. That's why you must keep my death a secret. That small flame of hope must be kept alive. Hey, if you meet Flick again, will you tell him for me? His kindness always saw me through. Well, I think this is goodbye, Grim. Live to see the free world I wasn't able to see. Bleh. Goodbye, Odessa.
Over the iceberg ridge he came, platinum pelt in the storm wind spray, jaw like an iron gate, eyes like the steel of fate, bones of the worms in the frostbit veil, scars of 100 tales, blood on his battle drawn, aimed at the scars raw. Shavers, dragon biter, mountain breaker, sky igniter, great war hound of the ash and snow. Hey! Shaking when his howls arise, soul peaks shatter, thunder cries, runes all tremble where his paw prints glow. Fire-winged serpent above the fjord, teeth made of molten ore. Seamus laughs at the burning rain, leaps through the broken flame. What's on the ground in the dust? Shark scales crushed to rust. Then in the smoke and gore he squeaks his toy once more. Ha! Ha! Shavers! Dragon biter! Mountain breaker! Sky igniter! Grey war hound of the ash and snow! All shavers! Heroes falter! Cowards flee! Only the foolish stand to see when the white flame storm begins to glow! Oathbreakers whisper, hide your gold, hide your gates, hide your souls. But Troy still chirp in his titan jaws, tiny sound in a world he mows. Shavers, dragon biter, mountain breaker, sky igniter, great war hound of the ash and snow. Raise your horns to the fur of night, drink to the beast that devours the night. Call his name and feel the mountains blow. Shavers, dragon biter, planet thunder, savage fighter, great war hound of the ash and snow.